Alright, welcome back to the Ultimates. We're doing issue number 8, where we get to meet the Guardians of the Galaxy. To recap what's happened so far, basically we made a team called the Ultimates version 2.0, I believe, and then they got ambushed going into a mission, and Iron Man is dead so far, but being recuperated by Dr. Doom. Alright, so let's hop in, because this is a big one. 4,181 years to destination. I installed the Triskelions Tachyon detection array myself, I'm sure. 2,584 years to destination. There's nothing here but corn. So we're picking up with two teams. One is jumping through time, and the other is the Ultimates coming to this specific point in time just because they see a disturbance. Tachyon particles move backward, forward, and sideways through time. A temporal event has either already occurred or soon will. Captain America questions if it's the Council that has a time machine. And then America says, hold up, rocketing through the fourth dimension, pre-wake of exotic particles as they skim the cosmic superman, something's approaching. And then it crash lands into the cornfield. Somebody steps out, crossed uncountable eons, pursued by fourth-dimensional hyper-conquerors through the rise and fall of empires, waded through drowned armies of twisted pseudo-legends, faced in the superflow, traded information with a vast, cool, intelligent outside of time, only to find you, America. Who are you? Do you know me? No, know me? You're part of the team. Together we defended the Ultron Dominion, splitting ourselves through the Infinity Prism. There's a lot of big words right here. When the 24 celestial hosts returned and judged the Milky Way a failure, it was us who developed a new form of super diplomacy to convince them otherwise. It was your idea to work together to generate enough cosmic energy to convert contraction to expansion, turning the negative zone into the positive zone, and appearing in the new age of abundance. We are the Guardians of the Galaxy, greatest heroes of the 61st century. Know us? You're one of us. We came here on a ship powered by pure hope to save you from this broken past. Gotta love time travel. Yeah, so basically these are the Guardians of the Galaxy, and America Chavez, when we first met her, lost all of her memories. This is what she was part of. So she was sent from the future to the past. Cap steps up, kind of shoves her away. Hey, you're being a little bit too aggressive. And being aggressive, she's like, this does not concern you, and shoots him away. So the Ultimates prepare to fight. And here we get to meet the team. You must remember us, America. That's Star-Lord, Master of the Solar System, Lord of the 12 Houses, and the land beyond the sun. That girl over there, that's the Ultimate Nullifier, who in a duel with the burning back alleys of the Pandemonium, shot Mephisto through his black heart with the O-negative bullet. There's no need to struggle. There's nothing to struggle against. Boom! She's pretty cool. Single-handedly erasing the concept of eternal suffering from the universe. So basically, the Ultimate Nullifier has a bunch of guns that can nullify anything. I like how they just zeroed out the kinetic energy. That's a pretty cool, way to change the Ultimate Nullifier. And then another member, you must remember Cosmo Starstalker, who stayed behind to protect humanity after all other canines ascended to a higher state of being the ultimate good boy. And me, I'm Captain Marvel, protector of the universe, wielder of the Omnibands. Do you really not remember me? You're attacking my friends, actually. No, I don't remember you. Your friends, these are twisted, deathless recreations of what should have been. Sad mockeries. So I like that perspective, is that for us, these are all we've known of these specific versions of these characters, but for them, they're from the future. This is all messed up, and they're like, you guys are useless. America says, please don't make fun of my friends like that. Well, they're not your friends. We're your friends, Cosmo. Show her. Play your memories. Cosmo is psychic, but we see that her mind has been cut open again and again with primitive psychic instruments, performing brain surgery with a rusty saw. Those memories cannot be retrieved. They've been amputated. So Captain America shoots out a blast of power, knocking everybody to the ground, and the Ultimates walk up. I've never kicked a dog in my life, but what after you just did, I'm considering it. And then Cosmo reveals what they saw. I apologize. We've more liberal ideas about psychic consent where we come from, especially between the Guardians. It goes against my every principle to pry into minds uninvited, but you are practically screaming it. Tell me, Are you aware that you all share the same dream? And we see the death of everybody. So I'm going to pause real quick and talk about this. This dream that they all see, we talked about in issue 6 with Dr. Doom messing with the ultimate, or not the ultimate nullifier, messing with the Immortus engine. And this is kind of what we're seeing is he went back, everybody died multiple times, and he just saved them, fixed it. I don't know what the correct term would be, but basically just saved their lives and made sure that they didn't die and chose the best possible outcome without telling them. And then they kind of see kind of the flashes of what happened. And so while the Ultimates are reliving that moment, we see Star-Lord went to go talk to Doom. You're not the Doom that we know, but there's something familiar about you. Dangerous. And he puts his face through the TV screen. Your technology reminded me of numerous games we played as children. We can do things with your technology that you cannot dream of. You're always observing from behind your mask, always looking for something that you will never find. I've temporarily disabled your spaceship's communication, surveillance, transportation, and weapon systems. Also, your primitive time machine. America belongs with us. Do not interfere. The man in the iron mask, the man in the iron lung. Now I remember. One of you will be responsible for untold suffering in the deaths of trillions. The other could save everything. But I can't remember which one it was. My prediction is that Dr. Doom will save everyone and Iron Man will be the one to kill everybody on accident. And that's just because we saw, I didn't cover it on this channel, but if you read Ultimate Invasion, we see somebody look like Iron Lad show up called King the Conqueror. So I'm assuming King the Conqueror will become kind of corrupt. And Dr. Doom, right now he's being portrayed as not a bad guy, but just kind of more of the gray person. I'm sure he's going to do the right thing at the end. But that's my prediction. Going back to Chavez and Captain Marvel gives her the memories back, or shows her her own life. My life is your life, and they see that they are in love together. The 61st century, try to remember a post-scarcity, post-imperialist paradise in progress. That is what we lost. 250,000 super guardians protecting over 400 million inhabited worlds. The apogee of an unbroken age of heroes going back 4,000 years. The Guardians of the Galaxy saved the universe on a monthly basis for a millennia. Perhaps that is why we are so confident we would do so again. Captain Universe was the first to notice, presented as a sharp chest pain and crushing relief, radiating from the 21st century and down to the right arm. Soon, the temporal seismographs were giving off impossible readings, indicating a catastrophe in time. A group of our most experienced Guardians was sent to the past to investigate. Only one returned. The Unmaker. We are unmade. So it seems that the Maker, it goes by the Unmaker in this universe. Or that's just what they call him. I mean, he's still the Maker. He shaped the new Ultimate Universe. For them, he unmade them in the future, so that makes sense. The greatest minds of the galaxy convened. Mentor 137, the Parliament of World Minds, and Human Supreme Intelligence, the Eternal Unimind. Ideas were suggested, debated, and discarded at the speed of light. We must remember our oath. Save everything. It was an impossible challenge. Creation itself was racing to erase us, so we did the impossible. We turned the entire 61st century into an arc, a century ship, piloted all 100 years out of our unraveling reality, and into the superflow, the informational space between universes. We escaped creation, but creation followed us. We found an army stationed just outside of time, led by a mad, brilliant conqueror. While the rest of us fought to protect our fragile century, our most powerful members, Captain Universe, Starbrand, Molecule Boy, Gurad the Phoenix, and even Gary, wielder of the Infinity Gauntlet, struggled to maintain the integrity of the ship, of a present without a past or future. Shout out to Gary. It was an impossible challenge even for them. How to describe the death of a universe? The head holds only fragments, moments. Xandar the Bright Mind, hero star of Tranta, so overcome with grief it went nova, then collapsed into a black hole. The 10 billion descendants of Banner, the so-called Planet Hulk, tried to hold back reality with their bare hands. The terrible bloated corpse of Galactus, the Life-Bringer, Seeder of Worlds, floating through space like a rotting rogue world, and the terrible things that had begun to grow inside of it. As the 61st century fell around us, we pointed our ship back the way we came, into whatever reality had replaced ours, hoping for a soft landing. Countless centillions died on impact, 100 years splintered like cheap gopher wood. Tragedy on a biblical scale. A few Guardians survived, thrown faster than light through time in every direction. I landed in the distant past. With only Stone Age tools, I built our ship, I can't say that word, out of broken fragments of the 61st century and began to search for the other survivors. And Captain America pipes up, America's been here, being tortured for years. Why are you just coming for her now? Well, there's a 62-year span of hard time from 63 to 2024, impenetrable even to us, the origin of the temporal anomaly that unmade our universe. That's when the Maker showed up. You must have landed inside that period. Your momentum and unique cosmic energy feel somehow piercing the Unmaker's barrier. I thought you were, until Cosmo finally caught your scent 5,000 years from now. We came to rescue you. America says, I don't know if I should go back with you. Well, once we rescued everyone, we'll find a way to break the barrier, undo the Unmaker's work, restoring the rightful future, saving our universe and all of our friends. And then Hank says, wouldn't that erase all of us? Like erase the world and the same way that it erased yours? Yeah, we have ways around that. Timeline pruning, repainting, given time, but we can save everyone. So, Chavez, what do you have to say? This is a rescue mission? No, I'm not going to join you. What? What do you mean you won't join us? Those memories that you have are beautiful, but they're not mine. They're yours. You don't understand. They don't belong to me anymore. I believe that I love you, but I don't actually know you anymore. I don't remember anything, but I remember I'm part of something important here, and that I've committed myself to saving the future this way. The Maker comes out of the city in 10 months. We're going to be ready for him. We're going to go fix the world. Captain Marvel says, we've seen the future with our own eyes. You can't save this. You lose, America. The Unmaker wins. And on this panel, we see a lot of stuff. Prisoners, we see it's not the Future Foundation. What is it called? Oh, the Children of Tomorrow. That's who it is. So you see the Children of Tomorrow in like mech suits. We have the Celestials also wearing the Maker's brand. And then we have Kang the Conqueror down there. You can tell by the color scheme in the Iron Lad suit. So I assume that's Iron Lad. And that's kind of what they've been teasing that since the beginning. The future can change. We're proof of that. And Hank poses a good question. I don't get this. We came to this spot because they were projecting something, and they came to this spot because America was here. So which one came first and what caused it? Don't think about it, honey. It's okay. Get rid of that plot point. So Captain Marvel gives America Chavez a little flair. Whenever you need us, give us a call. This isn't goodbye. You've broken my heart, but my purpose remains intact. There are other Guardians stranded out there. We can't rest until we found them all. Good luck, America. I do not envy you. I've seen this world's future. It's all impossible choices and tragic outcomes. 10 months remain. Thank you for listening, watching, commenting, and subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, leave a comment. Do all the things. We're going to catch up on the Ultimates, just like how we've been catching up on Absolute Batman. I'm just going to steamroll these. Ultimate Universe is ending soon. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I already did all that. Peace out.